you been thinking about starting to journal but have no idea where to start and just thinking about it makes you even feel overwhelmed? Don't worry, I got you covered. So today, that is exactly what we're talking about, how to journal, what you could even journal about, and I will even share my personal journal structure that you could even use or can give you ideas to create your own. Hi Bright Light, welcome back to my channel, or if this is your first time tuning in, welcome, hello. My name is Brie Mosquera and I am a Law of Attraction Mindset Coach. On this channel, I offer everything regarding wellness, self-development, Law of Attraction, and manifesting tips. So today I am talking about Journaling 101. Everything you need to know about journaling. I first started journaling when I was going through a difficult moment in my life where I felt like I had no one to talk to, no one to really just express what was going on. I didn't want to be judged and I didn't feel like I was supported by the people around me. So I really used journaling as a tool to get all these thoughts that were in my head out of my head onto paper. And at first I started journaling about maybe once or twice a month, or whenever I felt overwhelmed and stressed and anxious, I would journal. As I would look back at prior entries, I began to see a pattern of limiting beliefs and just negative emotions that I didn't wish to feel. So journaling also provided me with the clarity I needed to make the changes in my life, remove the toxic people that I was surrounding myself in, and get out of the negative environment that I was also a part of. So journaling has really increased my self-insight and self-awareness. So that is the same thing that journaling can offer to you, is a heightened sense of clarity of how you can understand your limiting beliefs, manage them, and also increase your self-awareness and self-insight so you know how to proceed towards your goals and just towards anything you wish to accomplish in life. Since journaling provides an increase in self-awareness and self-insight, there is no right or wrong way to journal, which is the amazing part about it. You can literally journal about anything. This is probably the reason why it could be a little bit tricky to figure out how to start. So like I said, when I first started journaling, it was to just get my thoughts out of my head. So that is literally one technique you can do, is that when you start to feel overwhelmed with your thoughts, just writing exactly what you feel onto paper as a third person. So you're not going to judge yourself, you're not going to question, why am I feeling this way? What is wrong with me? You're just writing down your emotion. And then once you feel ready to, then you can start asking yourself these questions to help you reflect of, why am I feeling this way? When did I begin to feel this emotion that I'm currently feeling? That's when you can begin to reflect further. After I started writing out my emotions, I then started practicing gratitude by writing the 3 good things that happened in my day. So I would write them that same day, or I would write it the following day in the morning, which I now currently do, and it's a part of my morning routine where I will reflect on the 3 good things that happened the day before, so then I can relive that experience by being detailed in my entry and writing out what exactly made me happy about that moment, what was going on around me. You can even use your 5 senses as you're recalling why it was meaningful and satisfying and fulfilling for you. And writing the 3 good things that happened during your day is such an easy way to start practicing gratitude and to have gratitude become a common thought or a common action in your mindset. When you practice gratitude, you're promoting more positive emotions and behaviors as well, because you're focusing on everything that is going well for you rather than everything that is going wrong. So it's helping you begin to rewire your thoughts to notice the good things as they're happening. As I continued to journal was when I started to create my journal structure. So a part of my morning routine, I journal. I also practice meditation and yoga. So I will write. The first thing that I write about is any type of insight that I received during my meditation, any type of sensations that I felt that might be a signal of some type of emotion that is still blocked within me that I need to release and work on and heal. So I will reflect on that in the first part of my journal entry. And I'll also write just about anything that happened, anything that I wish to explain more about in regards to the 3 good things that happened the day before. I'll also write a little bit more about it. So it's really like an open space where you can could write about anything you wish to write about. How your day was before, even talking about the mood that you woke up in the morning and how that mood is the mood that you want to be feeling, or maybe the mood that you don't want to be feeling, just to get you to begin to start reflecting and feeling comfortable getting your thoughts onto paper without overthinking what exactly it is that you're writing, just to get it all out. The second thing I will do is that I will write out how I choose to feel. So I got this idea from Brendan Burchard. He is a high performance coach, and after reading his book, this was a technique that he offered. I adjusted it a little bit, so I pretty much write, today I choose to feel, and the emotion. I will write up to 3 emotions that I wish to feel, because if you write up to 10 emotions, you're kind of setting yourself up for failure. It's not realistic for you to mindfully and intentionally feel all these different emotions. Yes, emotions run throughout us and we experience up to 12 emotions a day, but for us to take intentional action towards being the best version of ourselves, we should at least set ourselves up to experiencing between 3 to 5 emotions, if you wish, a day, depending on what the activities are that you have also planned for yourself. So after I write out the emotions that I wish to feel, I will then write how I will implement these emotions. So what am I going to do that is going to promote me to feel more joy, or promote me to feel more present in every activity that I participate in. And when I write this out, the type of actions that I will take, I will also write any type of obstacles that I think might pop up along the way and how I will handle them. What will I do? So it's like, if blank 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 happens, then I will blank blank blank. And the reason that this tip resonated with me is because so many times you wake up in the morning and you don't wake up on the right foot. You wake up cranky, you wake up in a bad mood, and it's like, do you really want that initial negative mood to really control and manage the rest of your day, where you're just feeling in like this funk and you're feeling out of it, especially while we're still in quarantine and during the testing times that we're living in? We are in control of our emotions, so why not reflect on how we wish to feel so we can be the best version of ourselves, and we can tackle our goals and just our intentions for the day with. Because when you are focusing on how you wish to feel, it's going to be positive emotions, not negative ones, right? So when you're focusing on the positive emotions you wish to feel, you're promoting more positive outcomes for yourself as well. The next thing that I write about, which is pretty specific for coaches, so if you're a coach watching this, definitely take it into consideration. A part of your journaling routine is that I will write, what are my intentions for my business so I can continue to grow? And I know the universe is taking care of the rest, but there are certain actions that I can do to continue to support the growth of my business. The fourth thing that I write about, which is my personal favorite, is affirmations. So every day I will write a different affirmation. Sometimes I repeat them as well, because after all, affirmations are positive words and statements that represents the best version of you, that represents the person that you wish to be and that you are, right? The person that is going after their goals, and that gives you that extra motivation and inspiration you need, especially if you start to feel a shift in your mood throughout the day. So I will actually read to you what I wrote today for my affirmations, just to give you an idea of what an affirmation can look like. So I put, every day my intentions and I are growing. I'm destined to lead others toward their divine purpose. I'm confident, I'm resilient, I'm a fighter. So these are 3 examples of an affirmation that I wrote for myself today. And as I write them, I will repeat it to myself 3 times until I feel a sense of ease, until I feel that I truly believe what it is that I'm affirming, and I feel confident in that affirmation. Lastly, the 5th thing that I will write about is my manifestations. I will write out everything that I am manifesting this month and just in general. So since my manifestations represent my big goals, they are the same every single day. So I'm just rewriting them every single day. And I'm okay with that, because when you are writing out your manifestations, especially in your journal, you are strengthening that request to the universe. So it doesn't matter if you are repeating the same manifestation every single day, even the same affirmation. So that is my journal structure. That is pretty much what I use to journal every single day, because when you are working on your self-growth and you are working on setting intentions for yourself, you want to have a clear game plan. can. So using your journal to do that is the perfect tool, because you can always go back and reread an entry and just remind yourself of what it is that you wish to work towards, what emotions you wish to feel that are going to support and that is aligned with your vision of the lifestyle you wish to live, and the emotions that you wish to have, and the thoughts that you wish to have as well. About what are your goals, what do you wish to improve about yourself, because that can also help you create your journal structure as you start to think about what type of intentions do you need to work on to get towards your goal. So writing about the best version of you, what does that person look like, what do they do, what do they feel, how do they think, and how do they act. Writing out your visualization. If you are meditating, maybe you're receiving visuals, you can also write that out in your journal. So literally don't let this journal or any journal that you have discourage you from journaling, because journaling, it provides you with so much insight that gives you the confidence you need to move forward. Because we have the answers at the end of the day. So being able to look within ourselves, to reflect and get those answers is what's really going to heighten our self-growth and get to the best version of ourselves that is aligned to feel ready to start journaling, and that you have some more ideas of what you can potentially journal about. So if you like this video, like and subscribe and share below. Let's grow our community, and thank you so much. I appreciate you for tuning in, and definitely share the video to anybody who you think will benefit from learning more about journaling. So I will talk to you next Wednesday when I post 2 new videos every single week, sending you lots of light and positivity your way.